Let's start with a question they don't want you asking. What happens when the truth can no longer be hidden? On Friday, June 27th, a series of disclosures and reports surfaced that shake the very foundation of the so-called global order. And at the center of it all, Julian Assange. That's right. The man who's been silenced, hunted, and labeled a threat to national security is now becoming the face of global awakening. But this isn't just about Assange. It's about what he knows. According to emerging reports and sources aligned with military whistleblowers, we're looking at a massive catalog of classified intel everything from NSA surveillance programs used against American citizens to CIA contracts allegedly connected to political psyops and blacklists targeting Trump's 2016 campaign. We're talking falsified intelligence, Obama-era backroom deals, surveillance orders with names, attached names that may soon be known to the public. And Assange? He didn't choose sides. He chose the truth. He chose to shine a light on the darkest corners of the establishment, both left and right. Collateral murder, the DNC leaks, Podesta's emails, Vault 7, Clinton's digital trail of corruption. Each drop wasn't just a leak, it was a battle cry. And now, insiders suggest the final act is being prepared. Imagine this. Trump returns to the public stage, and next to him, Julian Assange. No filters, no edits, no media spin, just the raw truth, unleashed. What happens next? Capitol Hill shakes. DOJ lawyers scramble. Media empires panic. And names long buried in sealed records start coming to light. Because this time, the truth isn't behind bars, it's walking free. Now let's zoom out. Look at the larger picture. The collapse isn't coming, it's here. A post from Julian Assange on Friday reads, "This is not politics, this is a takedown." He's talking about a system that has ruled for centuries not with compassion or justice, but through fear, war, and debt. What the world knew as governance was actually digital slavery, a psychological war disguised as democracy. And what's their final play? Fifth-generation warfare, algorithmic control, industrialized fear, a media apparatus designed not to inform but to numb, to drain the human spirit, to exhaust the soul. This is what the resistance is fighting, not just against flesh and blood, but against narratives, lies, and manipulation at scale. But here's the good news. Their plan failed. The illusion is breaking. Their timeline is shattered. The global alliance sold by military patriots and secured by white hat operations has already taken massive steps from the takedown of trafficking rings to seizing control of financial systems once run by private bankers. Even the most heavily guarded psyops have started to crumble. And guess who they didn't count on? You, the people. You are the variable they can't control. And that's why this awakening isn't just political, it's spiritual, it's global, and it's irreversible. Now let's talk about the quiet storm unfolding behind the scenes in the United States. We now have multiple credible confirmations that Flag Day, June 14th, marked more than just a patriotic celebration. It marked a shift, a visible military operation in Washington, D.C., that involved the removal of approximately 80 members of Congress under sealed indictments. The official narrative? Treason. During the parade, 10 military helicopters reportedly flew out of the capital airspace destination, Gitmo. And in a symbolic moment, a soldier handed the flag flown over the U.S. Capitol directed to President Trump with a message. Mission completed. We've arrested them all at the Capitol. We've captured their flag. Let that sink in. What we're seeing is the visible transition from a defunct, corrupt corporate entity, U.S. Inc., to a new American republic founded on the Constitution, restored under God, and protected by patriots. This isn't theory. This is the result of years of quiet warring that began in 2018, when specialized Marine units began training for child rescue missions in deep underground military bases. That training paid off in October 2019 when over 2,000 children were reportedly rescued from tunnels beneath China Lake, California. Many of them had been born underground, used in unimaginable experiments, subjected to unspeakable trauma. That was just the beginning. Since then, U.S. and allied special forces have continued to dismantle a global network of bioweapons labs, trafficking tunnels, and dark projects funded through off-book CIA budgets and biotech conglomerates. And now the question remains, what happens next? We are in the storm, not the storm of chaos, but of revelation. As Assange steps back into the spotlight, as Trump positions for restoration, and as military tribunals continue under legal secrecy, one thing is clear: nothing can stop what's coming. Stay alert, stay informed, and most of all, stay free.